Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. Yay! I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Everything okay? Why am I doing the intro with the thing to like this video? You guys haven't even seen this video yet. I am sorry. I'm just gonna get on with the video. I don't know how to start this video besides just saying. This video is a types of annoying people at airports. It's the types of people at airports that could be annoying. But really, I'm probably just going to title this types of people at airports because I personally don't, well, these people that I mentioned, some of them are annoying and some of them are me and some of them are just like, okay, they're just living their life the way they are and I'm just jealous that they probably have more money than me. Or that maybe they just want to look nice for the airport and I'm just not one of those people. So I'm just like jealous because they actually like want to look good and I'm just over here and like baggy everything, sitting in this airport at like 6 in the morning just wanting to go to my destination. Let's get on with this video, guys. I'm done. Y'all know I always be at the airports, or at least after I graduate high school, and I just want to live at the airport because like I have no high school anymore. I'm not in school. I'm like older than 18. I'm not even 18. I'm 19 now. I could do what I want. And I could always be at the airport every other month. Waka saka! Everyone has that one mood at the airport, whether it's being lazy and in PJs to wearing a full-on business suit with the briefcase like you about to have a freaking business meeting on that hour-long flight where you were probably going to be sitting next to the guy who takes 2 whole seats, sleeping the entire flight while using you as their pillow. Like they'd be sleeping right here and you just be like, and having that cranky ass baby just screaming really loud, like really high pitched screams behind you with a parent who just has headphones on while ignoring said crying kid and driving you completely insane. We all have that. We all understand. We all know exactly what's about to be up. Number 1, the lazy PJist, aka the PJ artists. And if you don't know what PJs are, because like you are proper, PJ is pajamas. So these are the pajama artist people. These are the ones who do not give an F when it comes to looking good for their flight. They will literally have like, they'd be like all decked out and just PJs. Like everyone would be like even if someone's not in like clothes, like fancy business outfits, like business attire, they wear like t-shirts and jeans and stuff. And even if they're lazy, they're wearing a t-shirt and jeans. Like they're wearing something like this, maybe a little baggier, maybe sweatpants. These people do not care. They will literally just go to the airport and just wear like their pajamas. Like it looks like they literally just popped out of bed, grabbed their suitcase, and left their house. Like these people are geniuses. I'm just saying. Usually they just come prepared and ready to just sleep on the plane. Like they're all comfortable. They're all dressed comfy. You know they're probably about to sleep on that plane. Sometimes with these people, it's usually because they have flights that are from like the range of 12 a.m. to like 5 a.m. and considering that they have to be at the airport hella late at the night. Like if you have you have to be at the airport like 2 hours, they say 2 hours before, 3 hours before, way before because security and all this ish. But so like if you have like a 12 a.m. flight, you have to be there like 8 to 9 p.m. Like that would be when I would get there because I have my laptop, so like I could just like stall. They pretty much don't even bother just getting dressed before they have to leave the house. Maybe they will get dressed. Maybe they'll just get out of bed and they'll like take a shower, get their hair nice and neat, put in a messy bun, then put on PJs on again because they know they're gonna just go back to sleep once soon as they're on that airplane. People always call these people lazy, even though I probably never have the balls to ever do this myself. I mean, right now I can't because my mom will literally see me go to an airport in pajamas and she'll look at me and she'll be like, you better go and change into some clothes. And so, like, maybe I'll do it like when I'm older and I'm living on my own, but I don't think I will ever have the balls to do this. But these people are actual geniuses. Like, they're prepared. They're like ready. They're ready for this flight. They know they're going to go to sleep and they ain't about to have like jeans like the gene print when they go to sleep on that plane. And if your mom and your dad, or like your parent or whoever you live with, is like mine and like won't let you go to the airport in pajamas, like it's a big no. You better be putting on some clothes. Like they will make you walk back up those stairs and go and put on clothes if they see you about to leave in pajamas. Just put on sweats, and like if you have like a really nice shirt that you wear for pajamas, that's like my pajama shirts are usually like they either have holes in them or they have slander on them because I'm not allowed to wear those out of the house. It's a big rule, and I'm not going to argue with my mom. Or you just have a shirt that's like still nice, you just wear as pajamas, or maybe like a baggy shirt and there's sweatpants, and then like you didn't technically leave the house in pajamas, but you still left comfy enough to go on a plane. Words of advice from Melon. Number 2, the overstressed parents. These people are just like the name states. These are parents. They're overstressed, they're very stressed, or they're just a little stressed. But somehow they're parents who have stress, like a lot of stress. These are the parents who you see who have like 1,000 children just running around the main floor unsupervised, messing with every single item that got in the way. From if it was a random suitcase to a person just sitting there minding their own business, maybe reading a book, maybe on the computer. And I hate these kids because it's like, you are the parent, do your parenting job. Like, you dedicated 9 months to prepare for this. You popped out this kid out of you for 9 months. What are you doing letting them parent you? Like, just become the adult, get your own kid, and just go and freaking go do it. Just go and be a parent. We don't want to have your kid just running around interfering with us when we already like thinking about what annoying person we're going to be having on our plane. Like, I'm over here just praying, like, I'm praying that I don't get any annoying person to sit next to me on my flight. And then this kid's just screaming and running around the whole airport. No one's telling it to stop. And I'm just like, what the please don't sit next to this kid. Please tell me don't sit next to this family. Please tell me they're not on my flight. Please. And the most stressful thing is how an airport is laid out, is that they have many different flights in one area. Like, they could have like a little area with 4 different flights. So like, you're just sitting here like, please don't be on my flight. And they'll be like in your section, and then your flight's about to come up, but then like the next flight comes and they stand up and they walk towards the other flight, and you're just like, thank the Lord. Now, I'm over here awkwardly trying not to make eye contact, pointing to every source of prayer, hoping that that none of these kids are about to come and mess with me, because I have this thing called anxiety, and I ain't about to get that random panic attack in the middle of this airport because some kid decided to play hide and seek with my Walking Dead comic book. And y'all know, I was going to show my Walking Dead book to like be like, y'all know this is important. And then I realized I'm using it as a tripod. Oh, God. But yes, when I go on a plane, I literally bring my Walking Dead comics because it's a big one, and I'm still reading it, and I'm still in the beginning of it. So it's like a huge thing, and it just buys so much time on the plane. And then for $17, I spent $17 for a book. It was worth it when you find out what this book is about. I bought a book that was it was like the breakdown of The Walking Dead, as in it talks about the show and like, I guess like the cons and stuff. I haven't read it yet. So I'm going to have that, my Walking Dead comics, and my phone, and my laptop, and hopefully I'll have headphones because I need it. I can't survive without headphones. And I'm going to be ready. Like, I am ready for planes. Like, I am Walking Dead out all for planes. Like, Walking Dead deck out. Like, now with the parents the problem with the parents is that not only do they not like parent right, they don't like tell the kids to calm down. They don't do nothing with their kids to tell the kids to calm down. Like, if they see their kids doing this, they look back down at their book. Like, I'm gonna deal with this later. I promise. I'm just gonna continue reading. This is very like 50 Shades of Grey. I heard is very good. I gotta continue reading. Listen here, Bertha. I do not care if you are stressed because the security wouldn't let you take that sippy cup that your child refused to leave in the car, even though it was empty. You better go grab your kid before I call airport security and I tell them that they should really call Child Protective Services. I'm just kidding. I'm not about to do that. I'm not a cool, horrible person. But Bertha, you best ain't about to be on the same flight as me or I'm gonna fight. I say this, but really I'm just sitting in the back like, no, don't come to me, don't come to me. Number 3, the contortionist. Number 3, the contortionist. I think I said that right. I'm just gonna say it. I think I said it right. I'm just gonna go on to what this is. These are the people who, no matter what kind of seats are in the airport waiting area, they will always, most definitely find a way to not have to sit upright like those normal people our parents tell us to sit like. And Mom, no, I swear, I don't do this all the time. And I totally don't sit there like in an empty airport taking up the entire row of seats. Now, people like this can either be very smart or very annoying depending on how busy the airport is at the time that they decide to do this. Let's get on with it. If the airport is empty and barely anybody is in the waiting area, like there's like an early flight or like it's just like completely dead at the moment, then go ahead. Take up the entire row of seats. If no one needs the seats, you can just take the entire seats. Like I do it all the time. I do it even on a city bus. When I take the transportation or the bus system or like a train, I do the same exact thing. Like just go ahead. Like you can be as comfortable as you want. No one needs the seats. You could give your suitcase its own seat. You could give like your pillow. You give your purse its own seat. You could take your suitcase or your purse and you could like tuck like roll your sweater up or your jacket up. You could tuck it under the like pretend you're tucking over their head. You could tuck them over with like another jacket. I don't know, and just like get them to bed. Nobody's gonna want empty seats if it's an empty airport. Like go right ahead. You are good. But it's very much annoying when people do this when the airport is extremely freaking busy. Like, excuse you, share the seats. Did you not learn respect as a child? If there are barely any seats in the airport waiting area available, which is like almost every freaking airport in the like at any airport, because airports are very busy and just like a lot of people are flying, like unless you're like really early, you ain't gonna find like a whole row of seats. Like you're gonna need to like share it. Don't do it. Don't. Not only will this person be taking up an entire row of seats, but they will also take up another chair or like another row of seats for the bags. Like the suitcase would have its own little chair. It would be like a little suitcase human. Like a suitcase became like a human robot type thing and just like sitting there on his chair. Like are you gonna give the suitcase a book? Like why are they sitting in a chair? Like, that could be my chair. And then like there would be another separate chair, like right next to the suitcase, another chair will be like the person's purse or their laptop bag or something like that. And another one for just their airport food. Like I will take that food and I will sit on that food. And or like I will throw the food on the ground and just take the seat. Like don't like why are you hogging the seats? What's up? They're not even comfortable. Like just hug the seats. Stop. I know the airport seats are comfortable, but it's more comfortable to be sitting on a chair than it is to be sitting on the floor. But oh my god. The best part is when these people see you looking for like one seat, at least one seat to sit in, because you have like 2 hours before your next flight and you just want to sit down. You have like 2 hours. You don't want to like stand for the whole 2 hours. You don't want to like walk around the airport for that 2 hours. It's like maybe you already looked at all the gift shops. You walked around. Your feet are tired. You just want to sit on your butt and just wait for the plane. Just maybe play on the computer like for those 2 hours. And no. They would just look you up and down while they are taking up 5 5 entire empty seats as you are looking for one single seat. Like, yes, you are excused for not giving up one of those many seats to me, because apparently I never got the memo before coming to this airport that said that you were the queen of the airport today. Like, I'm sorry. Take all the seats you need, queen stranger. Like, I'm fine. I'll just awkwardly sit right here in front of you, staring at you, taking up all these seats as I'm on the computer, crisscross applesauce on the floor, like I did in kindergarten, and just like watching you, glaring at you, wanting your seats, waiting for your flight to be called so I can instantly take those seats as soon as you get up. And with like my luck, anytime this happens, they always have my flight too. I'll be sitting there waiting, and like as soon as someone else gets up for their flight, you just instantly grab that seat. Now, I have a little story time for number 3, which was back in June when I was flying to Portland, because like I didn't really make my experience video because I didn't want to go up on YouTube because YouTube was giving me like issues. But yeah, I went to FanFest in Portland, Rock Stalker Heroes and Villains combination FanFest. And aka my favorite city in the world. Shout out to you, Portlandians. Yeah, so I was at the San Francisco airport, and it was pretty empty in my waiting area. It wasn't empty like in the airport, but because it was like 6, 7 in the morning, so it wasn't that empty in the airport. But in my waiting area, it was pretty empty. So I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna like stretch out on this. I had time. Like, I could get comfortable. There was no one needing these seats. And since I was there like 6, 7 in the morning, I did have a flight, so I think like 9 in the morning. And I didn't want to sit upright with my laptop on my lap because that annoys me so much. And I like was trying, like I literally put my suitcase in front of me, put my laptop on my suitcase, but I had to move because I felt weird, because what if my suitcase fell? My laptop was on top of my suitcase. Like, what if it fell? I could break my laptop. And so I casually just had my legs up over the armrest on the airport thing. The airport, you know, like the airport chairs, they have like armrests on them. I had my, like, this is the armrest. My legs were just like chilling like this. And my laptop's on my knees, and I'm just scrolling through Twitter, watching people walk past me. And I'm just praying so hard that nobody sits next to me and just like sits in any seats near me, like any of the row seats near me. I'm just like, please for the next few hours, please make this row of seats mine and only mine, and please tell me no one needs them. Thankfully, no one actually needed it, but I did move towards like the end of the few hours, because there was someone who was like a few seats away from me, but I was just being polite, and I just moved, and I was just like, yeah, not for me. I'm just gonna move for you guys. Number 4, Club Airport. Now, I know we're wondering, Melissa, there is like no airport clubs. What are you talking about? These are the people who go to the airport dressed like they're about to hit up the major, big, giant dance clubs, or they're having those drunk after that matches where they can barely walk straight. Like, it's like either they're like dressed to the point where like they have like extremely huge heels, like the extremely skinny, long ass heels, and they like the extremely skinny, long, giant heels, short, tight dresses. Maybe their hair's all dead, or like the aftermath where they're like they look like they're drunk, their hair's all messed up, their outfits are like falling, like they have like a shirt where the sleeves just chilling down here, but like not in like the fashionable way, like the more of the shirt is stretched out, they need a new shirt type of way. Or like they're limping because they're limping, or they have one shoe in their hand because they don't want to, it hurts, and they didn't want to take both shoes off, or they do have both shoes off. Like, these are the people who like apparently think the airport is a club, when like, you in my way, I'm trying to go faster walking to my flight so that I could get to the waiting area, and then I don't have to miss my flight. But no, I'm stuck behind this person, limping, one heel in their hand, one heel on their foot. And it's the big heels too, so it's a big, slow limp. And I'm just like, oh my god, who got drunk and went through security? These people, it's like they just like chugged like 25 kegs of beer right before walking into the airport. Like, Is that even possible? Can you even drink 25? I don't care. Like it's almost like they did it. And it's always the younger people too. It's never the older people doing this. These are always like the people who have to be in like their 20s, possibly their 30s, and they're just like, oh my god, stop it, just like no, just no, just stop. And these people aren't always like, they're never like actually drunk. They're like, maybe they had like a huge like early morning flight and like they just got there and it was just like or maybe they had like a night flight and they just got to the airport and it's like almost midnight and they're just like tired, they're cranky, they're not seeing straight, and it's just like it's like they look like they were leaving a club or getting to a club, and it's just like it's like, I'm sorry, are you flying out to see your parents, or were you just coming home from the club and you came to an airport as like a drunken mistake? Number 5, the travel businessman, aka my brother. Like, I am just now realizing, I feel like I didn't call my brother out on this. Like, this, it was not intended to be like at my brother, but I just realized my brother is one of these people. These are the people who, like, I see them in the airport and I'm like, good job. Like they could be having like a midnight flight or like a early morning flight, a flight any time of the day. Like, it could be early morning, it could be late at night. They still manage to, like, you still have to get there early, like early to get to the airport, and they still manage to get all fancied up. Like, they're in like suits or like business attire, because they could be females too, and they have perfume or cologne on, and it's just like, oh my god, how did they have the guts to get all nice and prettied up like that for a flight in a plane where they're cramped together with other people? And just like, how these people, like, I get if you have to go from a plane straight to a business meeting or like a business trip or something, but like, some of these people just do it for the love of it. Like, they just want to, they just do it so that people could, like, they could look nice for the airport. And it's just like, how do you do this? What? How does one do this? Like, these people could be going to a family trip to Disney World with their 5 little kids who are running around the airport, entertaining themselves and making giant messes. But they are still wearing those business suits and those formal dresses, like they're about to go to work or about to go on a business trip. Like, how? I am just like, how? Like, these people are literally just making me realize even more that I am so unstylish. Like, go home, Franklin. Nobody wants your fancy pants prancing around us normies. Who is Franklin? Why did I think Franklin was a name for a rich business-like person? Franklin's a turtle. If I didn't put Franklin the turtle right here on my face, I am going to be so done with myself. That's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, go give this video a big thumbs up and go comment down below if you've seen any other people at the airport that I haven't mentioned. Go hit that red subscribe button down below if I make new videos almost every single day. And plus, if you hit that bell button, you'll be notified for every single time I make a video. So hit that bell button. I love you all so very much and hope you have a fantastic rest of the day.